My name is Michael Williams. I am the lead designer and media director here at Creative Studios in Phoenix, Arizona. And I just wanted to put together a couple of tutorials real quick. I know in the last couple of days we've had a lot of information coming out regarding mass gatherings, and so I figured this would be a great time to try to help people get online as far as ministry is concerned. And so just a quick tutorial, maybe 5-10 minutes, to show you exactly the steps you need to take to be able to get your ministry or Bible studies or fellowships online. The first thing that we're going to need to do is walk through the steps of all of the equipment that you may need, or the equipment you actually may already have and just need to be able to tie it together. So the first thing you're going to actually need is a camera. What you'll notice is a lot of people like to use DSLRs to use video media photography. They're actually a great resource for streaming as well. They have an HDMI output which you can put into a high definition capture card, video capture card. Those are cards that game streamers use, and actually use that to pull that software into whatever program you're using, or even pull it into a software you may already use for broadcasting, such as vMix or OBS, Wirecast. And so you definitely need to get a camera first. And let me, just 1 second, I'm sorry, let me move my camera here over here because it's actually in the way. 1 second. I'm doing all this live, so this will help me to, there we go. Let me move this over here. Bam, there we go. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, you can use a DSLR, or you can use what I'm using as well. I have a Canon Vixia RF800. It works great. It's solid, plugs in. It also has an SD card slot, so if I wanted to record on the camera, I could do that as well. Obviously, with a consumer camera, you want to make sure that you always have good lighting, and so that's something we'll talk about a little bit more in the video. After you get a camera, you're definitely going to need an HD capture card. These can run anywhere from $50, $60, $70 if you get an offer up to $200. I recommend the Elgato series because they've just been proven and they put out a really good product. And so you're going to need a capture card after that. You're going to need a computer. You may already have a computer or laptop that'll work. It doesn't have to be super high as far as specs and technical things, but you do want a good solid laptop or desktop. I find that 90% of my clients use laptops and they work fine. After that, you're going to need a software. Right now, I use OBS because I think it's a great software. The learning curve is a little high, but because it's an open source or free product, the community is very large. And so at any moment, you can find all the resources online as far as how to plug different things in. And once you get it set up, it's really easy to maintain. All the settings are very diverse, and you can put different bit rates and record and do a whole lot of different stuff. So I think OBS would be the software I would recommend to get up and going and actually cut down on the budget. There's a couple of different other resources that you may need. I definitely would recommend that you look into some lighting for your broadcast. Me personally, I've come to use a couple of lights that you can get off of Amazon, and they look like this. They look like park cans, and so they're a 50-watt light, and as you can see on Amazon, they're only like $25. I've installed these in a lot of churches, and it actually really helps for the setup. They make a little bit more expensive version that you can get. That's probably like $40. It's a little brighter, but I mean, I've installed these in churches and they work really well, especially if you're only going to be doing a single person broadcast or maybe just a small worship team. You can also use these can lights that you can get from Walmart, or you order them online. They're between $6 to $8 and they work really well. I started out using a bunch of those, and I actually still have some of those in my office. Camera wise, this is the camera I'm using right now. It served me well. I've done it for a lot of events. This does need a little bit of lighting, a little tweaking in the camera, but it does work. And you can probably look on OfferUp and get these cameras for maybe $100, maybe $125, $50. I don't know. It's really a good solid camera. As far as capture card, you can use this one, which is the HD60. Elgato also offers what's called a CamLink, which is a USB capture card that you plug into a 3.0 port, which is the ports that are blue on your laptop or on your desktop. So you definitely need a 3.0 port for this CamLink, and because it takes a higher quality camera, you probably also would need an i5 or i7 chip in your laptop with more memory for it to run smooth. But it's a very reliable resource. I just searched here in Phoenix for Elgato, and as you can see, those cards that are $100, $200 online, you can get, I mean, here's one for $40. This is the one I actually have right now that I'm using to do this recording. And so I find that streamers take pretty good care of their equipment, and so it's not going to be damaged, it's not going to be all broke up. But if you just want to buy something new, you can. And so those are the basics for getting online. I'm going to be covering some other tutorials about how to pull graphics into your broadcast. I know one of the question is audio. Most churches already have a mixer, and so if you're able to just take an aux cord out of the headphone out into your computer or your laptop, you'll be fine. You can actually adjust the volume within your software. Like OBS is really simple to adjust the volume. If you are doing something like an individual broadcast, there's some microphones I'm going to be recommending. Once again, that was just a quick tutorial on how to get on the internet right now. I'll be doing some other tutorials later this week on how to implement photos, implement graphics as well. There's a couple of free softwares out there that will allow you to really add some personal branding to your broadcast, as well as also add some lower thirds and also other information that will help your parishioners, your members, and even your visitors continue to be connected with the ministry, maybe donate to the ministry, or maybe even just figure out how they can serve in this time. So I want to say thank you for watching. My name is Michael Williams, and if you have any questions, feel free to call me. My number's on the screen, or send me an email, and I will definitely reach back out to you and help you get set up. So thank you for you being consistent and patient in all you do. God bless.
See how soft you really are.